Hello and welcome to this series of RI in-person interviews from the PRI in-person conference here in Cape Town, South Africa. My name is Hugh Whelan, Managing Editor of Responsible Investor magazine, and with me today we have Zaiga Strautmane, Head of ESG at Unipension in Denmark. Zaiga, hello. Zaiga, could you talk to me about a couple of the major areas of ESG integration or ESG work that you're doing currently at Unipension?
Unipension Asset Management is a company managing money for 3 Danish pension funds, and these 3 pension funds have approximately 100,000 members, and assets under management is about $15 billion. Unipension's responsible investment guidelines, they cover both E, S and G pillars with respect of issues. The way we implement them is that we do global screening of companies to find out which companies are violating our guidelines. Then we assess which of these companies are feasible to engage with. If they are, then we do engagement. If they are not, then we exclude the companies. So in our active ownership approach, we actually combine engagement with exclusion, and we also vote on all our shares. So far, Unipension's guidelines have covered listed equities and corporate bonds. But lately we have added 2 new asset classes, which is real estate and unlisted equities. And what is important is that we are trying to use the same approach and the same models to these 2 new asset classes. So we are planning to cover both E, S and G, both in real estate and unlisted equities, and try to use the same active ownership models as far as it is possible in these 2 new asset classes.
And Denmark in particular, Zaiga, can you talk a little bit about how the Danish government is working around ESG themes and whether there are any particularly new regulatory initiatives coming through?
Danish government is very focused on ESG, so we have a few pieces of legislation which you do not find other places. But lately there has been a huge focus on sovereign bonds. Not only investors, but the government itself is working actually at the moment on guidelines for responsible investment in sovereign bonds. The reason why there is such a big focus is that there has been a huge media attention to this issue, and at least pension funds, they do have most of their assets in fixed income. So I think it's about time to find out how we do responsible investment in sovereign bonds.
And could you tell us a little bit about what you're particularly looking forward to on this year's PRI in-person conference program? Any specific aspects that you're looking to hear?
First of all, it's a great networking opportunity because UNPRI is a global initiative, so it gathers people from all around the world. So it's nice to meet ESG persons and people who are working with responsible investment from all over the world and share experiences. If I would need to choose one session which I find very interesting during the conference, and I hope it will be, that's regarding academic research. Most of the people working in the ESG world, they only have a strictly practitioner's view on things because no one of us, including me, don't have any specific ESG education. So I think, for me at least, it's very interesting to see what the new upcoming ESG academics, they are thinking from a theoretical point of view of ESG.
Zaiga, thanks very much indeed.
Thank you to you too.